A man threw a piece of wood into the ocean, and soon he discovered something terrifying. The wood, which should have floated on the surface, had sunk to the bottom instead. A dreadful suspicion immediately crossed his mind. John quickly reached his hand under the raft to feel around, easily scraping off a handful of wood chips. When he squeezed them lightly, seawater instantly oozed out. After learning about this discovery, Captain Jack lowered the shark cage, preparing to send someone down to inspect the situation. However, nobody believed this wooden cage could actually keep sharks at bay, and everyone hesitated. Alan, the strongest swimmer on the team, stepped forward and volunteered for this dangerous mission. When he entered the water, Alan was horrified to discover that the wood at the bottom of the raft had rotted away due to seawater corrosion. Countless small fish were pecking at the fallen wood pieces at the bottom. Just as Alan was taking in this shocking sight, danger crept closer. When he spotted a shark approaching, he immediately panicked and frantically swam back to the surface. Once he returned to the raft, Alan quickly informed his companions about the situation below. Everyone's expressions turned grave. If seawater continued to corrode the raft, it would never hold up long enough to get them to their destination. John proposed a plan to repair the raft, but surprisingly, Jack rejected the suggestion. Instead, Jack falsified his report to the press, claiming everything was going smoothly. He stated that the raft was in good condition and that they were sailing successfully with high morale. Despite his teammates' objections, he insisted on taking the lifeboat into shark-infested waters. His plan was to document the underwater conditions to attract more attention, unaware that danger was silently approaching. A shark lurked beneath the lifeboat, ready to strike at any moment. Jack vaguely sensed something was wrong, but when he instinctively looked around, he didn't notice anything unusual. He quickly got absorbed in his filming. Meanwhile, the shark had already slipped behind him and was preparing to charge. Fortunately, a teammate spotted the danger just in time. They quickly pulled the rope to retrieve the lifeboat, yanking Jack back to safety before the shark could attack. At the same time, they scattered shark repellent powder around the raft to prevent further attacks. After the crisis passed, everyone relaxed. Everyone except Jack, who became increasingly anxious. He stared at the raft, which was held together only by ropes, and his fear grew stronger. He worried that the raft could fall apart at any moment.